across the country are doing projects around their homes than ever before. But some projects, let's be real, are better left to the pros. But which ones should you tackle? Home improvement expert and TV personality Danny Lipford has the answers. He is here with more. Thank you for joining us. So great to have you back on The Blend, Danny.
Hey, always glad to be with you.
So talk to us about maybe some simple exterior projects good for that do-it-yourselfer, because DIYing is so trendy right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the first things you want to do is clean everything up and see what's hiding behind some of that dirt and grime. You may find a little bit of wood that maybe needs a little touching up here and there where you have some peeling paint. You want to address that before it gets bigger. Also there around Fort Myers, you got a lot of wooden decks. Make sure they're in good shape and safe for all of those family gatherings that you're bound to have during the summer. Now, one of the things that I like to do during this time of the year is maybe address some of those things that are so aggravating that maybe you're dealing with every day, and that's something my daughter Chelsea recently took care of on a gate that when she would come home, it was sagging gate, hard to get in and out of the door here, and she took it on herself. Took her less than an hour to completely reconstruct the deck. She used a Homax Easy Gate, which is a no sag type of system that's very easy to install. Use the same boards on the outside. Now with just a touch of one finger, able to close the door much easier. Very do-it-yourself friendly project.
Okay, I love it. And I hear Chelsea is actually working hard around the house today. What about when it comes to common mistakes? I know you guys are able to help us out with that, 'cause especially if sometimes as a DIYer, you make a bunch of mistakes before you get it right sometimes.
Well, a lot of times when you see the television shows and you go online, it looks so easy that maybe you get a little too ambitious. The best way to handle a lot of projects, especially if you're dealing with ceramic, start very small. A great place to start is to create your perfect kitchen backsplash in your kitchen. And Chelsea just completed that project.
That's right, and I love the way that my backsplash ties in with my countertops, and I have the backsplash on all the walls in my kitchen. But if you want to create an accent, you can install tile maybe just behind your kitchen sink or just behind the stove. And I actually recently helped a homeowner install some tile behind her stove, and she had a lot of fun squishing the grout down into the joints. And another homeowner that we helped do the same thing behind her stove, we skipped a step, and instead of doing the thin set adhesive that takes a day to dry, we installed it with Simple Mat from Custom Building Products, and we were able to install it just like a giant piece of double-sided tape. We applied it to the wall, peeled the plastic film back, stuck the tile up there, and we were able to grout in the same day.
And the grout we use is the same grout that the pros use. It's from Custom Building Products. It's called Fusion Pro. And once you get it in place and it dries, Stephanie, you don't have to put any sealer on it at all. Very stain resistant. Now, this is a very manageable project when you're doing a backsplash, but when you're doing a large tile floor like that, that's better left for the professionals.
Okay, you guys always make it look so easy. What about when it comes to energy efficient? Are people still looking for that? I know that kind of remains popular.
Well, it really does, and in terms of the return on your investment, great way to spend your money. And the one thing that uses, the one system that uses more energy than anything else in your house is your heating and cooling system, and Chelsea recently had experience with that.
Right, I had my entire heating and cooling system replaced, and that's something that we recommend hiring a professional for, which I did at my house. I called a local carrier dealer, and they came out and installed it, and it's been working great ever since.
And they had their hands full. This was a big old dinosaur of a unit that they had to remove. Then they had to put new ductwork in. They replaced the existing system with a much smaller Infinity system, so it was much quieter, a lot more energy efficient. It also made the quality of air inside a lot better, and with a little technology involved in it. Chelsea loves her free mobile app that's available.
That's right, and I can control the temperature up or down from across the country, or just maybe sitting on my couch as if I was standing in the hallway right in front of the thermostat.
Now that's a little lazy, you got to admit, if you're controlling your thermostat from sitting on the couch. But we have a lot more information, Stephanie, on our website at todayshomeowner.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll be sure to check it out, and if we get ambitious to tackle those projects, we're glad to have you guys kind of guiding us along. You can also head to our website to learn more about what Danny and Chelsea talked about at fox4morningblend.com. Coming up next, we face the facts in regards to facelifts, why the common cosmetic procedure has changed drastically over the last few years, and what you should know when considering your options and trying to turn back that age clock.